so weird not holding something in my hands.
Well, get used to it, buddy.
I'm gonna be a lot.
Relax.
A lot more,
Yeah, talk with your hands. Oh man.
Talk with this hand.
Okay. Start us off.
All right. Cool. So, got a little more of a guessing game. It's not a quiz. There's no right or wrong. Well, there's a right.
We've been doing a lot of quizzes.
They're fun.
It is fun. Yeah.
You are going to be guessing what these CIA operation names are about.
What is up with you and CIA?
I don't know. They just have weird. They got weird names, and it's
okay.
like what could that be?
So these are CIA operations, like code or
operations or projects. Yeah. So it's
okay.
like operation this, project that. One of them is it's just a word.
Okay.
Like. Yeah. So you ready?
I guess so.
Okay.
I don't know what to expect here.
What do you think the CIA was trying to do?
Wait a second. Where did you find this out?
Oh, dude, Wikipedia.
Where did you find out what they're actually doing?
Well, this is
Top
all
secret.
All of these are from the Cold War.
Oh, so they're old.
So they've all been like declassified.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Or parts of them have been. So
Cold War. Okay.
I just have I have the name and then like a brief little what they did or what they were trying to do on it. You know. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think the CIA was trying to do during Operation Cannonball?
Operation Cannonball. They're trying to make a splash.
Jumping in pools, yeah.
No. Okay. Operation. Do they like relate in some abstract form to what they're actually doing, or it's just like, no, it's a stupid name. Make a guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god. Operation Cannonball was where they sent a paratrooper in the middle of the night to base jump into the Russian silos. Nuclear silos.
Not bad. That's pretty good. No.
No? How close was I?
This one, I kind of lied. This one was a little after the Cold War.
Okay, whatever.
Well, a lot after. Anyways,
Operation.
This is the only one. Operation Cannonball was the operation to capture Osama bin Laden and eliminate Al Qaeda forces.
Seriously?
That's what it was called.
Osama bin Laden was
according
Cannonball?
to Wikipedia.
Yeah. What is what's the movie about that though? Oh, Zero Dark 30. What?
This is just like I don't know if this was the completed attempt.
Yeah, but it was
I don't know
the
how
name of a mission or whatever.
It was the name of an operation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fail. Next.
Next. The next one. Project Mockingbird.
Project Mockingbird.
This one you might be able to get I'll give you this hint, okay? Actually, say what you say.
A lady with a bow and arrow to go in and eliminate all the other guys to be the last one standing.
Okay.
What?
Think about mockingbirds and birds and what they. All right.
Mockingbirds mock other sounds that they hear, so they would have to be.
It's the right track.
Like reconnaissance, like going in and basically like a spy.
This is a project, not an operation.
Okay. So they built the listening device that they implanted into pigeons and then sent them into the bad guy's house.
Yeah, pretty close, honestly.
Really?
It's wiretapping.
Okay.
For government leaks in the U.S.
Oh, to figure out like which one of their government guys was bad?
Yeah, for like moles and shit.
So they
wiretapped themselves basically.
Well, their own guys.
Yeah.
I will put this in my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So yeah, that one kind of relates. Probably the only one that really relates.
How does that even work?
Actually, no, there's another one that relates, but
a wiretap where like
What do
like
you mean?
the old days, they're in the movies or whatever, when you see them like just put something in the back of the phone.
Oh, dude, no idea.
What is that?
I have no. I don't know.
Like a little radio receiver that sends out. How does it get into the audio line of the phone? I don't understand that.
I feel like in movies when they just like clip the little thing onto the back, that's bullshit.
Well,
but like
it's a movie.
I mean, like in a wiretap would be to just like.
But even still,
not redirect, but like just send that, because it's phone waves, right? Like this phone is
waves.
wireless. What?
Phone waves, dude. They're all hardwired. That's why the thing, telephone lines, before cell phones, telephone lines were a thing.
Yeah, but they had cell phones still. They were just like this big.
In the Cold War? Maybe. But my point is, I don't know if this is even a real thing, but like say in a movie, there's a guy tapping into a hardwired landline. His would have to, like, I don't understand. Maybe it reroutes through the landline, or does it? Because you can't wirelessly send stuff from a landline if the landline needs a landline to work.
Yeah, no, I get that part.
Anyways, I'm lost.
I had to check. I couldn't remember if I turned my camera on. It's on.
I confused myself.
Yeah, Project Mockingbird.
Confusing.
Yeah. This one is a pretty popular one, so you might have heard of it before.
So I'm probably never gonna get it because I don't know anything.
Project MK Ultra.
MK Ultra?
Yeah.
MK Ultra. Dude, I can't even make a guess at this.
Okay, here's a hint.
Yeah.
We've talked about it. We just didn't know the name.
In previous episodes or today?
Previous episode.
We talked about it. Oh, this is the one where they gave him the hallucinogenics.
This is mind control. Yeah, Project MK.
Mind control.
Mind control.
What do you know any more about that? Like, what the heck, other than giving them drugs?
No.
What was the idea with that? What were they trying to achieve?
Mind control. What do you mean?
Like where the CIA could control any of their captors' minds?
What I've heard,
captors
based off like other podcasts or just like reading up on it, is kind of their main idea, or like one of their ideas, was to be able to take your, I don't even know if it was like trained operatives or just like your average Joe, and be like, hey, go, we need you to go do this. They'd go do it and not remember it.
Oh.
Like easily manipulated to go and do something and have no recollection.
Or yeah, because
that's why they tried
tell
to
anybody.
Use, yeah, that's why they tried to use drugs.
Instead, everybody just opened nightclubs and the birth of hallucinogenics happened.
Yeah.
That's why. So MK Ultra. Oh, I was gonna say mind control, but control does not start with the K.
They're cool. They're classy. It's K.
Yeah, with the K. Okay. Well, that was a major fail again. Wonderful. I think I'll give myself the point on the Mockingbird one, but
yeah, that one you were pretty close on.
Not really. I went from tapped pigeons to
right. I mean, same type of thing, right?
Okay.
Like listening in. Anyways, Operation Easy Chair.
Easy Chair?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god. I feel like this one has to do with interrogation as well. Where, like, you put someone in this chair, and instead of, like, truth serum, it's just a special chair that makes it easy to interrogate them. What are you laughing about?
No, that's a good answer. It's not remotely close to what it is.
Wait, I got another one.
All right.
Easy Chair is like for their spy planes, because
like
instead
a lazy
of having,
boy?
No. Well, but like instead of having to be in the drone in the spy plane, or not the drone. They made drones. So
Made
Easy Chair is
drones,
like this big comfy chair with remotes like a Lazy Boy, and then you just fly the drone from there.
All right, no, yeah. It was an operation to get listening devices in the office of the Russian embassy.
Okay, Easy Chair. It doesn't really compute.
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot about the Cold War thing. Dang it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we have 2 left, and they're
Okay.
both. They're all the other 2 are Cold War related.
Okay, bring it on.
All right. Operation Midnight Climax.
Midnight Climax.
Midnight
Okay.
Climax.
So, this is what happened during. Oh boy, I forget what the operation was called. What was it called when they went for Osama bin Laden?
Cannonball.
Okay, so yeah, Operation Cannonball. Big picture. Operation Midnight Climax. These guys have to go to get to him, climb through this jungle and over this mountain, and they have to hit the peak of the mountain at midnight, and that's why they call it Midnight Climax. Then they go down and continue with Operation Cannonball because they're jumping off the mountain into probably like a moist jungle, and they're gonna make a splash when they get Osama bin Laden. Oh, but wait, was the Osama bin Laden one? That's the one that's not related to Cold War?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So this one is related to Cold War.
That was a good little story, though.
So
Guys, we gotta go climb that mountain.
wait, so this one, if it was during the Cold War, this would have been like, okay, so everybody was like trying not to fire their missiles at each other, but this was something that if it went wrong at midnight, everybody was about to send off their missiles. And there's going to be the climax of the war.
No, not even close.
I don't know, man. This is so hard. I got 80% on the Disney quiz that I knew nothing about.
Oh no, this is not like you're not supposed to get these right.
I know. Okay,
It's just
what do you got?
like your story of them having to climb a mountain like that. It's just that's why we're doing it.
Okay, what do you got?
And Project or Operation Midnight Climax was related to MK Ultra and mind control. This was their more like they're like taking it out and using it on like because Project MK Ultra was like the mind control.
The project, yeah.
Yeah, right. So this was I guess an operation in the project where they would experiment with like drugs instead of like, you know, doctors.
So I was
digging in brains
close.
and shit.
I was close to the smallest degree where this was an operation inside of a larger operation.
There you go. You get 0.1.
I can
of
find a way
point.
to relate this to anything. Okay. I win. What next?
Are you ready for the best one on the list?
No. Because I was not ready for any of the ones on the list.
This is called Acoustic Kitty.
Oh my god. Acoustic Kitty?
Uh-huh.
I feel like this is another like listening one. Hint. Call a friend.
You
No.
don't get one. Not on this one.
Acoustic Kitty? Cold War still?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
It's so stupid.
Dude, I don't know. Is it inside of any other big missions?
No.
Part of?
Well, I mean, it might be, but not anything
Okay.
super significant that like.
Acoustic Kitties is where it's like related to the game Exploding Kittens. So they sent in basically I'm just gonna go with undercover bombs. Like hidden bombs. No. There was no bombs in the Cold War, was there? That's why it's called the Cold War. I don't know. I don't know. I give up.
Acoustic Kitty was when the United States government, the CIA, used cats to spy on the Soviet embassy.
How?
Dude, probably like listening devices and shit, but like they
I should've
used
guessed
cats. Like they actually, it is literally right in the name, like Acoustic Kitties. Like they used cats to spy on the Soviet embassy.
Can't believe I missed that.
That's bizarre.
So weird. So bizarre.
What does CIA stand for?
Central Intelligence Agency.
Yes.
Is it actually central? Why would it be central?
I don't know.
What's there's some movies that I can't remember. I think they're like cartoons or whatever where they mix up the words of everything. So like the FBI is the FIB or something, or the CIA is. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't know where this is going.
I don't know.
Yeah, wow, you are really into the CIA with all these different topics we get going. The CIA.
I don't know if you'd say that.
The CIA made the hippies. That was one of the greatest quotes, or the greatest little lines ever.
But when I worked at the school doing maintenance.
Yeah.
And when I worked at the golf course and even at Toko.
Right.
Like on a night shift at Toko and you're sitting in the booth like all alone. You just like listen to podcasts, or like working all day at the school listening to a bunch of podcasts. And so like eventually you just like you get into like sports podcasts, and then you go down into like conspiracy. Sure. And when I got into conspiracy podcasts, like some of them were like you know, aliens or like pyramid shit, but like other ones were like just like CIA ones.
Yeah. I guess because we have a little bit of time left here, I'm going to riff off of that and go into like the pyramids and like Stonehenge and stuff. Because one interesting thing I really like never considered, and one I thought about, is everybody's like, oh, it could have been the aliens that built them, whatever. But kind of a side note to that, if it wasn't aliens, and like some of the physicists who are studying this are like completely destroying the fact that they used manpower, even woolly mammoths or whatever. Like they didn't use any like muscular force of nature, because the ramps and stuff they would have had to build, just not possible. One of the things talked about these 10-ton stone beams that were put in as like a floor roof separator in the tombs of the pyramids.
Yeah.
And these things are 10 tons. And like one of the things they said, maybe they floated them up these water like elevators by building inflatable bags. Like the craziest of guesses still just got so destroyed, so debunked. But basically, the one physicist said, consider this, like it was up to 4,500, 5,000 years ago that the pyramids were built.
Mm-hmm.
He said, and then consider that for all of modern time, we've been told that we only use up to 10% of our brain's capacity or power or whatever. But then he says, everybody has always like understood that and never kind of pushed past it in any sense. So we have no idea what the other 90% even consisted of. Like it doesn't just mean that we're smarter, because it might have meant that we could teleport. It might have meant that we could shapeshift. Goofy ideas, but you know, like we don't know what it could have meant. Then he goes on to say, like, I think it's called telepathy or whatever, when you move things with your mind.
Telekinesis?
Telekinesis, yeah. Not telepathy. Telepathy is something else.
I thought that's like a illness or some shit.
Probably. So he says, one of the theories now is that before humans evolved out of the 100% brain power.
Yeah, I don't know if you call that evolving.
Well, I'll just think think about this.
I know.
That
anything. Yeah.
The idea was that the pyramids were built by dudes who could move things with their minds. But he says, now that's a crazy idea. But consider why you think it's a crazy idea. Because for all of our modern society, we have been told that it is ridiculous to move things with your mind. And I'm not saying I believe that people could. I'm just saying the only reason it's ridiculous is because we tell ourselves it's ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
What are you laughing at?
Because one time when I was like, I don't know, maybe like 14, I sat and stared at a penny for an hour and a half and tried to make it move with my mind.
Nice.
Didn't move.
When you were 14? Okay. That's awesome. But anyways, where was I going with this? Basically just that everybody considers it impossible because we've always known it to be impossible. But let's say humans technically had tails some long time ago, and that's ridiculous, but it's true. And then they're saying, like, if we started to develop technology where we didn't need to move things with our minds over thousands of years, we just lost that.
Yeah.
Because, and I mean, I am the kind of see it to believe it person. And, yeah, but it's so crazy to think that that's true. The only reason it's ridiculous is because we've been taught to think that it's ridiculous. Like the whole 10% of your brain thing blows my mind every time I think about it, because you have no idea what that other 90% of potential could have been or could be.
Is that like a proven thing though?
I don't know. There's a couple movies about it.
Lucy.
So Lucy, and the other one is Limited or something like that with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, he takes
Unlimited.
like a pill. Yeah.
Yeah. But the Lucy one is wild because she turns into like a Jello computer thing that, like, if that used to be a human, you're like, what the?
Yeah, crazy.
Doesn't she turn into like a purple blob of something?
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she like turns into some kind of energy source or something.
Everything, and
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
I see at this
good movie.
At this point, I'm okay with just wondering what would happen. I don't need to see or find out, like, if we all turn into a psycho computer energy sources or
yeah.
But anyways, we're rounding about the time that you should whip out the quote of yours.
Okay, it's really fun.
Wow. You tired? No. Wow, I only wrote down one swear word for this episode. Good job. I probably missed a bunch, but
wow. Look at me go.
Look at him go, everybody.
This is a quote by Keanu Reeves.
Nice. I like that guy.
Because I was like, oh, like CIA and John Wick, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, so what is, just for a second, the John Wick movies, he's like an assassin, or he's not CIA or anything like that?
No, he's just like an assassin.
And but the group that, like, they belong to, where they pay the golden coin and they go to the hotel and stuff, that's like a group of assassins? What are they called? Do you know?
No, I can't remember.
That was such an epic series of movies, man.
It's not done yet. There's one more.
There is?
Yeah.
When's it coming?
I don't know. But
we don't really know much on this podcast.
No, we don't. We have 0.2% of our brain.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. John Wick. Keanu Reeves, yeah.
The quote is, he's got lots of quotes. Very quotey guy.
He's also got lots of motorcycles.
He owns a company, yeah.
He does?
Yeah, ARC.
Oh, ARC. Yeah, that's right. No, I knew about that. Yeah. I was just thinking of, like, I thought you meant he owns, like, Honda or Indian or one of those motorcycle companies.
But yeah, no, he's a big bike guy.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, Keanu Reeves. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, he says, sometimes we get so caught up in our daily lives that we forget to take the time out to enjoy the beauty in life.
Dude, I was just thinking about stuff like that the other day. Because Well, this is such a stupid example, but it's true. Like in my head, like I don't hate doing dishes, but it's one of those things where if you put it in your mind, it's like a chore. Like you have to do the dishes.
Yeah.
Right. But then we had some people over last weekend. Last weekend, 2 weeks ago, and I was watching somebody do the dishes, and they were just like involved in the conversation of somebody else, and they didn't seem to mind. They were just enjoying it. Did all the dishes, and it seemed like it went by fast. It did not seem like a task. I was kind of in there helping and stuff, and it was so enjoyable, and I could see myself enjoying it even by myself. But as soon as you put it in your mind that it's just another chore and I have to do that and I have to get on with my day, if you just slow down and enjoy every minute and just kind of soak up, like look out the window, I can see the mountains. Like I'll wash the dishes staring at the mountains. And just like pick out the small moments. There's so much in life that we just take for granted and bypass. And
yeah, that makes sense.
Because what was the quote? Was we're so caught up in day-to-day life?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that we miss the
Yeah, get our daily lives to take out the time to enjoy beauty in life.
Yeah. Sorry, were you going to say something on that?
Sort of. More so just like your dishes thing, but like it's a little anyways, I saw this video and this guy said like I got like a 60-second rule. So if it's not gonna take me like much more than 60 seconds, like he does it like right there. Like it's like, yeah, stuff as simple as like put your dish in the dishwasher or like change the laundry over, because it was someone who like struggled with like not being motivated or not like who had attention issues
deficit
and stuff
or whatever.
Yeah, so it was like if it's not gonna pick up my coat and hang it up or do this or do that, because like you don't realize that like you see him like, oh, like, I don't want to do that right now, but it takes like 60 seconds, like not even. So for
sure. That I have two things to say you got me going on that. One thing is that, oh geez, I don't remember the calculation. Dang it. Okay, let's just say I'm spitballing here. 18,600. What if I gave you $18,600 every day that you got to spend, and at the end of every day I took it away? You would like spend it up and live life every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but now consider that there are 18,600 seconds in every day. And at the beginning of every day, you get handed all that, and at the end of the day, it's taken away. You got to start over.
Yeah.
That's how you have to look at life. Like every second is something to just enjoy and spend and not like dwell on or waste or.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I'm not saying like playing video games or sleeping is a waste of time. I'm just saying like enjoy it and pull everything you can out of it, because at the end of the day it's gone and you got to reset, and there's only so many days, man. That's one thing. I don't actually know if there's 1,800 or whatever seconds, but
how many seconds? Yeah, I don't know either. You got
the other thing. The other thing that I realized, that might just be me being a weirdo, but
probably
a lot of times, like say I'm on the bus. This is one good example. I'm on the bus to university, and through all 4 of my years, I took the same bus to university. One day in like 3rd year, we get to a point, a same stoplight as we always stop at, and I was sitting kind of in the front of the bus, but I looked beyond the edge of the road, like the farthest point of the road you can see, and you just look up, and I just realized like, holy, like you can see the overpass way down there for the freeway, and then past that you can see like this big mall. I don't remember whatever, but it's just like I've always been so tunnel visioned on what's directly in front of me, what I need to focus on, where I'm going. And I've done it everywhere too, like even in High Prairie. When you drive down the main street in High Prairie, going west, if you ever look up, you'll realize there's like at the very edge of the horizon, there's just a forest. And you're like, what? I thought Main Street was straight, whatever. Then when you actually figure out where it is, it's like the bushes just before the S-turns at the train tracks. But you never realize that you can see that from like UFA, from the other end of town.
The
you can see that. But yeah, it's just opening up your perspective and like realizing that even though you have to do the dishes right now, it's just another day, and tomorrow is full of other great things, and you've got to get through this to get there. And I don't know, I'm rambling. I get so inspired that I forget to inspire other people, and I just talk about how pumped I am. Anyways, we're at 32 minutes, so your camera's going to be black, and happy day, everybody. Oh yeah, we got to come out with a cool little outro. Remember that. Let's try and figure that out.
Yeah, beep, off you.
Beep.